Don't worry about DMCA. I genuinely believe that, look, maybe it will be a problem, but I think in general, Twitch is too incentivized and they have too big of a problem on their hands that you're not gonna be permabanned. If anything happens, it'll just be warnings, and then if something big happens, then you might have to act. But I think everyone who's deleting all their VODs and all their clips is overreacting. You'll be fine. Otherwise, Twitch would have to delete the VODs of every single streamer on this goddamn platform. Or ban them all. But instead, what they'll do is what they did. Is they'll just delete the clips they find that infringe on the copyright of other things. Is Devin Nash talking about this? I have to assume.
Waifu figurines. And then, like, I just want to collect...
I'm sorry. Is he talking about waifu figurines?
There's enough of an audience to make you several $100,000 a year on Patreon.
What? Hey, I have the Nami bikini figurine. Which anime figurine do you have?
I have Hakunamoto from the rare season 1 of Magic Girl Academy.
Ah, mine's 15th anniversary edition. How much should yours cost?
I thought you were in on that because I was watching. I watch your YouTube like a hawk, dude. I'm still trying to figure out the Ludwig mastery.
How's it going? How's the Devin Nash update?
So I stole a video title from you, which I think you stole from someone else. It is called Confronting OTK.
Oh, yeah. That's from Confronting Pokemon.
Then you did Confronting Call Me Carson.
Yeah.
Okay. And I did Confronting OTK, and it worked amazingly. It's
like
the best performing video on my channel. Yeah.
Here's your next title. It's why every streamer you love is going to get banned on Twitch, and it's about the DMCA.
Good one. Let me give you another one. DMCA is here. What you need to know to not get banned. What do you think of that? Yeah. That's the one I wrote out for this.
Yeah, that's an okay one.
Okay, what was your title?
Why your favorite streamer is going to get banned. Yours appeals to the streamers. Mine appeals to the viewers of the streamers. And so I think the viewers of the streamers are larger. It's just a larger number of people. You're appealing to like 4 million people. I'm appealing to the entire viewer base of Twitch.
That is why you are the Sith Master and I am the apprentice.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Ludwig, I'm very worried about this.
Okay, wait, Devin, last time we talked, you were like, no biggie, relax, and now you're stressed out?
I think there's a significant change in how Twitch worded this last thing and what just happened. Because you're right.
I got an email.
Yeah, I did too.
Let me pull it up. Is this the email you're talking about that you're worried about how it's worded?
Yeah. We are writing to inform you that your channel was subject to one or more of these DMCA takedown notifications and that the content identified has been deleted. We recognize that by deleting this content, we are not giving you the option to file a counter notification. We will resume, all bold, the normal process of DMCA takedown notifications after 12 noon PST on Friday, October 23rd. To avoid receiving a DMCA takedown notification for recorded content that remains on your channel, review your clips, VODs, and content in your creator dashboard. Delete anything that includes unlicensed copyrighted material. If you are unsure about the contents you can archive, you can delete all of it. So Twitch support responded to some random thread and said the following. Hey guys, the email was to inform you that one or more of your VODs/clips has received a DMCA takedown over the past few months, as well as give you time to learn about copyright law and the tools available. Second tweet. This content was identified and deleted for you in accordance with its obligations under DMCA. Going forward, clips that are identified as having copyrighted music will be deleted without penalty to help ensure that you do not receive DMCA notifications from right holders.
Well, that's great.
That sounds great, right?
That sounds amazing.
Cool. So let's break it down. So the important thing is not the content that Twitch can identify. It's the content that Twitch can't identify. Because Twitch's system doesn't have 100% identification of DMCA. And worse than that, it doesn't have that identification going back longer than a few months. So if you created
why
content
is Twitch's
and you were
system
clipped,
just not the same as the system from the copyright holders?
well, those systems have to be made by the platforms. Like YouTube spent millions and millions of dollars to create the Content ID system, and it took years.
So you just
Right. So
you're saying we're
Twitch
fucked
is-
because the system Twitch has is worse than the system the copyright holders have.
Yes, because Twitch has not provided identification for all of the clips in question. So I've been streaming for 8 years, right? 7 years ago was a fucking lifetime ago. I was playing League of Legends in my basement under a fucking staircase like Harry Potter. Like I might have streamed a top 50 song. Who knows? But that clip, which was not flagged by the identification system, will get flagged when the copyright people go through and DMCA it. Then I get a perma-strike on my account, and then I get 3 of those, maybe instantaneously, and I'm off the platform.
Okay, so that's where I think that it won't go that way, because if this happens en masse, do you think that Twitch has even the fucking ability to let that many streamers get permanently banned?
People were already being DMCA'd for clips years ago.
Yeah.
Loosely was.
They were,
Yeah.
but they're here still. You said permanently banned, and I think that's the difference. It's like I feel like they will run into problems, and it'll be bans en masse, and they will have to address that. But I think they'll have to like either fix their system or force everyone to delete their clips or something. But if right now the way it's worded is basically that you got to delete clips with music in them. We'll try to do it for you, but if we fail and you get caught, then you get a strike, right? That's the whole thing.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm lazy,
Yeah,
and I
me
know
too.
many other streamers are lazier than me, and many of them don't want to delete their clips, and they're not gonna. I don't think Miz would. I doubt XQC will. I doubt like Dream gives a shit and thinks about it because he's mainly a YouTuber. You know what I mean? So it's like, are they really gonna have all these people get banned at once and just chill with it and just be like, all right, this is fine? I think if the options were for Twitch to delete every clip XQC's ever made and every VOD he's ever had, or have XQC
lose the
get
platform.
banned off the platform, they would choose the former.
Okay, but what they're doing with this email is they're putting that onus on the creator. That's
Yeah,
what,
I see that.
This onus is saying, this is all for safe harbor, right? They're saying, we warned them, we told them that this was going to happen. It's their responsibility to delete.
But
all
I
their
think
content.
because they're putting it on the creator, it's not going to happen for most creators, and they're going to run into, like, they're hoping that creators will do this so they don't have to take the step. And I think they're going to have to take the step. They're just pussyfooting around it. Or they can do what YouTube does. And they just, if the company detects a song, can't they just give the ad revenue for that stream to the company?
It's hard because the ad revenue everything is processed live. Theoretically, you could, but like even YouTube has problems with this, right? Where like somebody can issue a copyright claim on a video. Does that mean that a 6-hour VOD gets claimed for all of its advertising revenue to that individual for a 1-minute song?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how YouTube does it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that could be the case. Fuck. like that's brutal. But yeah, maybe that's what it takes. But you see why I'm worried now, right? Like the scale we're talking about, what you just said is, I don't think the platform will go down. I think we'll just delete all videos and clips across the whole platform. Like, think about that fucking like that's
Yeah,
that is
no,
how
you're
many
not wrong.
years of
Sure.
Yeah, this is like one of the biggest things to happen on Twitch in the sense that like this is such a fucking crazy thing that like the non-nuclear option that we are looking at is deleting everything on the platform.
I
holy
just think
shit.
people are like concerned about the emails, and they think, as you said, the onus is on them and they're deleting their own clips and VODs, when in reality, even if Twitch tries to phrase it that way, it's their responsibility. They're going to have to deal with it. Otherwise, their platform's going to get fucked in a major way. And so if I just do nothing, I think Twitch they just have to figure it out. Because as you said, if they don't figure it out, they're fucked. So they're going to figure it out, which means I don't have to do
Nutty
anything.
Chance with that.
I don't think I am.
Okay, legally, the liability is on you. You know that, right?
Sure.
Your partner contract stipulates that they're not responsible for any of the content that you put on here.
Yeah.
So you're it, dude. Like the liability is on you, and you're basically predicting on a platform that's notorious for not doing something that they're going to do something, and that's going to protect.
I mean,
you.
they're self-interested
respect the
to do
optimism.
that. It's not like they're benefiting me with no benefit to themselves. But I think if they tally up the numbers and they go, okay, we're going to lose 20% of our creators because of this DMCA issue, and 50%, of our viewership in just chatting category, are we going to go through with this?
Yeah.
Especially when there's a war for streams on YouTube versus Twitch and Facebook. Is that really what we want to do here?
I guess I just have a more corporate view of it, okay? Here's what I look at if I'm Amazon. I have a platform that is massively unpopular, unprofitable. I'm losing money on this platform every year, okay? Now, Congress is looking at me. And by the way, this entire platform is way less than 0.050 of my business, right? Like this is a line item on the balance sheet of Amazon compared to AWS and like everything else they
sure.
sell. And it's losing money. I look at that and I say, okay, this is a platform that has some of my lowest profitability in my company, but my highest liability. And then I say, what steps am I really willing to take to protect a platform like that? And that concerns me.
I just feel like it would be crazy. And maybe this is because I'm in the machine, but it would seem crazy to me to just be like, fuck this, let's just get rid of it.
I think you're in the machine.
Maybe.
I think the you have to see that the percentage of actual mass that Twitch is compared to Amazon, which runs it, and the potential future of the platform versus the liability that in any business, if you ask any executive, what is the 80% or what's the 20% of things that's causing 80% of your problems? If Twitch becomes that from a liability standpoint, they drop it.
I think you are matching my optimism with your pessimism because you've gone to the absolute worst case scenario, right?
Well, the worst case scenario being that Twitch goes down and everybody with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That is bad. But I think that is more unrealistic than my optimism, which is Twitch just figures it out and it works out. I think you're right that Twitch does have a real problem. And I remember that A-Truck, who used to work at Twitch, talked about how like this was like a big problem that they had and that their first solution was just muting VODs, which wasn't even a solution. It was just like a bandage, and they had to actually address the actual problem of copyrighted content as a whole being played through streams. But I think that there are many steps that will go on the road between where they are now and what they've done, which is just saying, hey, creators, you figure it out, to let's just ban all creators or get rid of this platform as a whole. And I think that they will go through those steps and the progression will be much more gradual. And it's always way more gradual than people make it seem in legislation as well, which is, I guess, why I'm optimistic, is because we are so early in it, I think. I mean, it's been a problem for a long time, but I think the steps that they take, we're still early in their action plan.
I agree. Then I think that leads us to sort of the next like logical place, which is what do creators do right now? And that's something that I've been really stuck on as I started thinking about this today.
I think you do jack shit and let Twitch figure it out.
You are a crazy person.
I'm doing jack shit. Look, at the end of the day, I don't play copyrighted music that much. I play a copyright-free playlist almost every single stream. I do react Andy to some stuff, which, hey, maybe that'll end up being a problem too. But my game plan, I'm doing jack shit, and I think if they ban me, that's great for me. I'll come back from the ban with my community active and angry with double the viewers because everyone's wondering why I was banned.
You'll never come back from the ban. You know that, right?
You think DMCA the first ban's the perm? No, DMCA bans are first ones are 24 hours. At least they have been in the past.
But you get multiples at the same time. So the thing is, you'll get DMCA'd for all of your stuff at once, like many users have been already. That's the problem. Is it these are not TOS takedowns. These are DMCA takedowns. Every notification is an individual infraction. 3 is a permaban with no recourse for getting unbanned. No one has ever been unbanned from this platform for DMCA. Once they are banned,
then Devin,
you will literally
vanish. Worked for the doc. It'll work for me.
Wait, what worked for the? Oh, you're gonna go to YouTube?
No, I'm not saying that. I did not use those words.
So you're gonna do the same thing you've always done. That's what you're telling me.
I will change nothing. And I will leave all of the onus on Twitch to figure it out. And then if they ban me, I will cause outrage. Every lazy ass streamer I know, which is half this platform, will take that same exact path. And then we'll see. We'll see where the marbles lie. They can't get us all, Devin.
That is insane. That is a crazy assessment.
I can name 3
you're
Ninja
crazy.
clips,
You're
3 Shroud clips, 3 XQC clips, 3 Tommy in it clips.
Not really gonna do it.
All of them. I think
Yes.
it's because it's not only half the streamers. I think it's half the streamers, but 90% of what the viewers are watching.
I think you're tempting a tiger, right? And like you're like, well, the fence will protect me.
No, it's like I'm
But every
tempting a
once in a while,
tiger,
a
but
kid
I'm
falls into the
sitting
zoo.
on the tiger's neck, and I'm holding hands with Ninja and Nick Merckx. And if the tiger's willing to eat me, he will have to eat Ninja and Nick Merckx too. And if he does that, then the tiger will die, and I will find a new home with my friends Nick Merckx and Ninja.
Got it. Okay.
And if it eats itself, it eats itself, and that's that's a tiger's problem.
Why not delete your former content and not take the chance?
Because the nuke would happen regardless. I think
if you delete all your content right now,
if
it's saying
everyone
right
deletes
now
all
that
their
you'd be good.
content, yeah, sure. But if
Yeah.
everyone wears a mask, Devin, COVID won't go around. But I think most people on Twitch, all right, if we're going to go
Will
down
not
this
do so.
analogy, are not going to wear a goddamn mask. They're not going to delete their goddamn clips. And they're just going to be on the neck of the tiger. And they're all going to die.
Holy shit! All right, I can't disagree with your assessment.
Can you imagine a world because it's like you said there's no way to appeal it and you get perma banned, where Twitch this all happens. It's the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
They decide to keep the platform but ban all the creators, and everyone's gone because look, Ninja's done it. All right, he has had many famous clips of him rapping rap songs, and then them not going so well. Or Shroud, Nick Merckx, all the top creators are gone, and Twitch is still coming out of there, alive, like a good top platform.
Yeah. I understand that. I feel like there's 2 types of people.
Pull the trigger, Twitch! I'll die with you! I think there is a 3-step plan I have. Step 1, optimism. Things work out, all right? Sites that are taking down the examples, I think either are gambling or probably deserve to get taken down, like Mega Upload. I don't know how they finally did it, but I think it made sense. The Pirate Bay is still there. I don't know how the fuck that's a thing. If Twitch gets taken down before the Pirate Bay, this is a crazy world we live in. Step 2, if I die with the rest of my goddamn streamers on this goddamn platform. And then step 3, I have put myself in a situation where I have diversified my social media presence enough that no one platform has any control over my livelihood. That's the Ludwig 3-step plan.
That's a pretty good plan.
So maybe
It's mobile
my
moves.
advice to someone from this wouldn't be freak out and save your Twitch platform. It'd be diversify your online content creation and put more effort into your YouTube or Twitter or TikTok or whatever you want.
So what is your advice for people that are not you? Or do you even want to issue it?
My firm stance is to, one, I would create a copyright-free playlist. I've always done that.
Yeah.
And I play that every stream because even if it's not for DMCA, even your VODs getting muted is just a worse experience.
Sucks.
Yeah.
How did you, real quick, how did you create a copyright-free playlist?
I just have viewers send in songs, and then we vote, and if it gets 65% of the votes or more, we add it. If it gets 35% or less, I ban them. And that's how I've done it for, I think, over a year now.
Now I understand why you work at extremes, dude. Like, well, either everyone's fucked or not. You're a Sith Lord. You're an actual Sith Lord.
Yeah.
You only deal in absolutes.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
Holy shit. It all makes sense. Either you have a good song or we just ban you. Yeah, that's it.
Exactly.
Like, do they ever come back?
Well, I'll let the mods take care of that. I don't deal with unbanning.
That is amazing. Okay,
So copyright-free playlist.
Copy-free like
Because it's beneficial. And also it's beneficial because the second part, you have to go on YouTube and Twitter. Those are really the only 2 that I'm also on TikTok and Instagram, and they do all right. But
yeah.
I think a YouTube's a really big one to have. Like, you need to have a YouTube.
Yeah. So
And
diversify your
if you
content.
don't have a copyright-free playlist, you're not going to make any money on your YouTube anyway. That's actually why I created my copyright-free playlist, is because I was getting all of my shit copyrighted on YouTube. But yeah, I think create a copyright-free playlist and then, make yourself a YouTube channel is the best 2 things you can do. And that's just good even regardless, of DMCA. That's just good for
it's just generally good advice.
general being a better streamer.